All right. All right. I'm going to get this party started up. Welcome everybody to the Power Up and Market Update. It's February 27th, and I'm very, very excited to be here with all of you. And whether you're watching this live or on the replay, definitely tune in every week because we're bringing the market updates, what's going on in lending, what's going on, with the industry besides the rain and the snow, right? But we're going to go ahead and bring the heat. So I'm going to get it started up just like I typically do here. These meetings are just going to share with you a little bit about how we get we got our movement started, right? So I always like to give a huge shout out to these three gals right here, Limairi, Tanadi, and Brianna, because without them three saying yes to EXP, 4 years ago, we would not all be here. So just wanted to share that to get the presentation started up. And the vision, I share the vision every week as well. So our vision is to become a global leader in the real estate industry by partnering with the most productive, innovative, and purpose-driven leaders. We are dedicated to driving growth and success for our agents and teams and providing exceptional service to our clients. So that's our vision, right? And then this is our goals, right? To serve 21,000 families this year, right? So I always say we got to share our goals. We got to talk about our goals. We got to see our goals daily. I'd like to see my goals twice a day. 10 billion plus in volume, and also grow an organization globally of over 10,000 agents. So that's the vision. That's the goal, right? So I definitely want you guys to get connected to the fact that you guys got to do the same thing every single day. You got to talk about it. It has to be alive in your conversation for it to be real. So let's talk about the powerful trainings that we have coming up this week. I'm going to go ahead and Terry, if you could do me a huge favor, if you have an opportunity to drop the training link for everybody here as well, just in case that somebody doesn't have it. If you could drop it into the chat, that'll be fantastic. That Perfect. Way we, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And that way I can actually pull it up right now and show everybody the trainings that we have coming up for this week, because we actually have some really cool stuff coming up. And let me see here. Boom, 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 boom. I actually got to make you host as well, because there's people still that are popping in. So hang tight. Let me go ahead and make you the host. Boom. All right. So while you pull that up, Miss Terry, I will go ahead and go to the next slide, because I think you do actually have one of the trainings. Yes, this is the first training I really want to talk about. So I have a Kristen Waite that I was introduced to by a really good friend, Miss Marilu Bailon. Actually, she introduced me to this wonderful gal. And Kristen Waite, she's actually an attorney, and she is amazing. She's actually done over 25,000 transactions. So, at EXP, we have a lot of broker support. We have 14 brokers, but Kristen is actually an attorney that you can actually just pick up the phone and call for questions, right? She's amazing. So if you ever get caught up in a situation where you want to have additional support on contract or running a scenario, Kristen Waite will keep you out of trouble, right? She can review your entire file. So she's actually doing a presentation for all of us tomorrow at 10 a.m. So make sure that you guys definitely come to this training. It's going to be powerful. And the intention is to become a contingency ninja, right? Like, because the contingencies is where you get caught up in, when you're representing sellers and buyers, and sometimes they don't want to remove contingencies, or sometimes they do remove contingencies, and you start to wonder, who keeps the deposit? Are they entitled to the deposit? Can they legally cancel? Right. So a lot of the most common questions are going to be addressed by Kristen in this presentation. I'm going to be interviewing her at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So make sure you do not miss this training. It will impact your business and your ability to transact at a high level. And she's going to show you how you can also partner with her on every single one of your transactions moving forward, if you choose to as well. The other training that I'm really excited about is Mr. Will Higgins. He's absolutely on fire. I'm going to be interviewing him on the Content Creator Mastermind. So for those of you that have participated and gone to a Content Creator Mastermind, you guys already know that I'm interviewing the best of the best. So this week, I'm actually going to be hosting Will Higgins. So I'm very excited because Will Higgins is not only just an amazing real estate professional, but he's also a great leader. He's now grown a team all over the US, and I think he has some international agents as well. He's grown a group of over 150 agents a little bit over a year. So he has a large group of agents in his team. He also crushes it in production. He's also hit Icon, and he crushes it on social media. A lot of his agent attraction, a lot of his business has all been directly sourced by the social media. So you guys definitely want to make sure that you guys are tuning in to the Content Creator Mastermind. This thing is going to be fire. So besides that, Terry did just drop the link here for the training. So make sure you guys save that link. There is also going to be scripts training by JJ Hara. There's also going to be Moises that he's done over 150 transactions. He does a skills mastery from Monday to Thursday. And then we also have KV Core Tech Tuesdays by Richard Dascom. So just make sure you guys save that link. That way you guys can have it handy, but make sure you guys are tuning into all these trainings. So next up, I'm going to go into the market update, right? What happened as far as numbers, right? Because it's really important for us to understand what's happening weekly. This is in the last 7 days, right? Not a month, not a year, last 7 days. Los Angeles, we had 934 homes hit the market in LA, just in LA. 1,029 went under contract, right? 817 closed in the last 7 days. And that was almost $1 billion of production, 990 million in just one county. That's LA. Right now we look at Orange County, 270 actives, 481 pendings, and 357 closed in the last 7 days, and almost $500 million in volume in just Orange County. San Bernardino, we have 369 homes that went active, 445 pending, 311 closed, almost 200 million in volume. Riverside, also over 500 homes. I think somebody's, I'm getting some feedback. If you guys are tuning in just recently, make sure that you guys are muting your microphone, because I'm hearing myself and I can only hear one of my voices. And if I hear two of them, it's not good. So 552 went active in Riverside, 632 went under contract, and 527 closed in Riverside County, almost 400 million in volume. San Diego, I also, we had 360 activated, 575 in escrow, 326 closed, 318 million in volume. If you are tuning into this training and you guys are saying, hey, my county is not reflected, let me tell you guys how I got this information. I used the MLS. That's all I did. I used the MLS. I looked at the figures for the last 7 days, and I was able to put up actives, pendings, closed, and volume, and average days on the market. So the reason why I want to share this on a weekly basis, it's because, again, you got to be really connected to numbers, right? If you're not getting connected to the numbers every single day, every single week, you're going to get into your brain about what the market's doing or what it's not doing. So you want to get connected to reality every single week. So the question you should really ask yourself is, how much volume do I want, right? How much do I want to participate in this market? Right? Because I've been doing this week over week. Our numbers have been consistently on fire, regardless of what the media says. So that's where you guys got to continue to navigate, continue to move forward. So that's the weekly market update. Last 7 days, absolutely on fire, as you guys can see. So make sure you guys are, participating as much as you want, right? I'm not going to tell you guys how much business you guys can want, but hey, do what you want to do. So for the last week as well, we had 367 homes expired off the market. So this is also another, market that you can go after, right? Expireds for sale by owners. If you have an intention to grow your listing business, this is a really good market. One of the things that I would add as a tip for expireds or for sale by owners, I would pitch the guarantee sale program. The guarantee sale program, you have to pitch an irresistible offer right now for sellers, especially for people that expired, and especially for people that are doing for sale by owners. What do I mean by irresistible offer? I will sell your home in 7 days guaranteed, or I'll sell it for free. I will sell your home in 7 days guaranteed, or I will buy it myself. You have to make an irresistible offer. This is what I used to do when I was dialing out expireds and I was dialing out for sale by owners. I would dial out and I would tell them, like, look, I know you talk to hundreds of agents, but I want to tell you that I can get your property sold in 7 days or less, or I'll waive my entire commission. I will do all of the work for you and I'll do it for free. I'll put my money where my mouth is. Guess what? When I would show up to these listing appointments, I would talk about the program, and this is the catch, right? Because you're going to be like, wow, I don't know if I could do that. That sounds a little risky. I want to make sure that I'm getting paid a commission. Well, let me tell you how you do it. You show up to the listing appointment, you're going to tell them about what you're going to do as far as your services. And when you get to the closing, tell them like, look, I have this 7-day guarantee. This is how it works. This is the pricing in the marketplace, and this is where we're going to price. So in order for me to guarantee the sale, you have to agree to my price. So guess what? You as a real estate professional, do your homework. What does it take for that property to sell that home in 7 days? Price it aggressively. That's the key of everything, right? So if you're able to get the pricing, well, there you go. You're going to get a guaranteed sale. Some people, when I told them the pricing, they're like, I don't feel comfortable with that price. Okay, Mr. Seller. Well, let me tell you this. Are you in a desperate situation to sell this home? No. Do you have at least 30 days to get this property sold? Yes. Okay. Are you like in a position where you absolutely need money right away? No, I can wait a little bit. Okay. Well, let's just go the typical route. Let's just go to the standard listing. This 7-day guarantee offer is for people that need to sell their home like ASAP. And either way, I'm going to get the property sold. Which one do you want to go? So give them that option, right? Out of every single listing that I ever did, I only had one person that ever took me up on the guarantee, and I actually sold it. And this guy, actually, interesting enough, I didn't sell it in 7 days. So I got to the 7th day, and I told I called the guy and I say, "Hey, Will, I'm like, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I just want to let you know that 7 days, I'm honoring my agreement. The property is not sold, but I was keeping him up to date every single day. When I got to him again, and I spoke to him, and he just said, like, you know what, Leo, you've done an excellent job of keeping me updated. You've done an excellent job with your photography, your video, your feedback. I'll give you another 7 days. Don't worry about it." The next 2 days, 2 days later, I get a showing, I get a full priced offer, and I get that property sold. So I still got my commission. That was the only time anybody has ever taken me up on the guarantee. So regardless if you're doing this or not, even if it's not expired or for sale by owners, do a guarantee offer. Get people to call you. That's how you're going to get inbound calls. Spread it with the people that you know. So the next slide that I have for you here, this is our EXP stock, right? It's $12.51. So as shareholders, I'm keeping you guys up to date with what's going on with the pricing of our company. We're 1.9 billion as far as our market capitalization. So just wanted to give you guys an update on that. So this is not going to, we have actually a mortgage update, and it's not with Mr. Neil Anders, but it is with Mr. Carlos Becerra that's on his team. So let's go ahead and give Mr. Carlos Becerra a warm welcome. Mr. Carlos, what's up, bro? Give us about a 2-minute overview of what you see. Give us the hottest little update you got right now, man.
Well, I guess I look like Neo. I just don't have the hair up, but pretty identical. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think it goes. And good morning to everyone. Happy Monday. I won't be too long. Like Neo said, Leo said to keep it under 2 minutes. Market. I mean, as you guys can see, right, like on the weekly market update, I screenshotted what Leo put. Market hasn't really slowed down, guys. Although rates do continue to increase more so, I think, over the last month since the last time the Feds met. But on the buying side, we're so busy, and I think we're seeing more so now than earlier in the year. Offers again being accepted, lower escrow dates, lower contingencies, removing appraisal, no seller credit, and it's crazy because just a month ago I feel like that conversation was a lot different. A big thing that everyone's been seeing in the last week and a half, what FHA did. In a nutshell, if you guys don't really understand what FHA reducing the MI 30 basis point was, just in a numeric number, on a sales price for $500, the old FHA mortgage insurance at 0.85 to what the new mortgage insurance today at 0.55 would be. It's saving your client $126 a month, which if we do that a year, I mean, that's $1,500 of an instant monthly saving. And again, that is based off of a $500,000 sales price. That is effective now. So any clients that were approved, let's just say 2 weeks ago or past for FHA, I would definitely revisit that pre-approval, because lowering that payment drops their debt to income ratio, which now automatically boosts their potential sales price. So right now that we're seeing that, hey, well, we can't really ask for seller credit, we then go back to, okay, cool, your house is listed at 500. Well, guess what? I now have wiggle room to go back up to 520, ask for 15, 20K in closing costs, knowing that that payment at 500 and 520 because of the reduction of the MI is practically the same that it would have been a week ago or two. So huge news. It is effective. I'm posting my Instagram down here. I did a little video on it last week and I showed what those numbers look like. But if you guys do have any specific questions or want to know more into detail what that 30 basis points reduction was, I can explain it better in detail or show you some images. But again, in the nutshell, that's been like the hottest topic on lending the last week and a half, because it does lower your monthly payment and it does practically allow your client to end up qualifying for a little bit more of a sales price that they weren't 3 weeks ago.
I love that. Love that, brother. Thank you so much, Carlos. I really appreciate that update. I did see your video. It was absolutely fantastic. And for those of you that are tuning in, Carlos is also bilingual. He does speak Spanish. What I love about Carlos is that when I call him, he picks up the call and he always takes care of my clients like familia. So make sure you guys reach out to him, text him, email him, follow him on Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in, brother, and giving us a little update here. That's freaking fantastic news, right? I mean, that's amazing news. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide here that I got here for you guys. Boom. Wait a minute. This is not the slide. Give me a second, guys. Let me just go ahead and share. Well, it is the slide, but I wanted to show you guys in the presenter view. So let me go ahead and enter full screen. This is, can you guys see my screen? Good. Awesome. Yes. All right, cool. Hold on. Let me see. I think I'm showing you guys the partial screen. It's not that one. Here we go. Awesome, guys. So the question, are you guys using Chat GPT? Are you guys using it? Are you guys using it? I see a couple of heads nodding yes, and then the rest of you, I can't even see your heads nodding or not nodding, but you guys got to absolutely use Chat GPT. I love this platform. I love this tool, right? So for anything that you guys want to do, listing descriptions, if you guys are looking for content creation ideas, if you guys are looking for just to run a scenario, like you're just like a mastermind, right? I've literally been using ChatGPT for so many different things, even to write, to help me to write my newsletters, right? To help me to draft out my email campaigns, right? I get all the time, I get people that hit me up and say, hey, do you have an expired listing script? I go to ChatGPT and ChatGPT writes it on the spot. Hey, can you create a guarantee sale offer script? What does that sound like? You can have GPT write it out for you. You want to have like a letter that you can send out to a new client or a past client or somebody that you want to generate their business. You guys got to absolutely use this tool. So let me show you guys really quick for those. I mean, it sounds like a lot of you guys have been using this platform. But for those of you who have not, let me show you guys really quick a screen share of what ChatGPT looks like, because I just wanted to share. I mean, I see there is a lot of people using it, but not a lot, not as much as you think. They now have a subscription, by the way. I'm paying the $20 a month. I mean, this thing is worth every single penny. So it's a lot faster, and you're not going to get locked out, of the platform when it says, hey, we have so many users. But you can just say, create an expired script to speak to sellers. And then you can just click that. Boom. Check that out. Like instantly. Hi, my name is Leo, and I'm a real estate agent with EXP. I noticed that your property on 123 Real Street has been on the market for some time now. And I wanted to check in with you to see if there's anything I could do to help. Right. So you can actually go through this, right? And obviously have a script, have a frame, right? But you can, I could say create a guarantee offer script. And then I'm going to put, I will sell your home in 7 days, or I will sell it for free. So you can do something like that. Here's a script. Hey, my name is Leo, and I'm a real estate agent with EXP. I wanted to reach out to you today because I believe I can sell your property on 123 Real Street in just 7 days. I am confident that I can sell your property in just 7 days, and I'm willing to make you a guarantee. If I'm not able to sell your property within 7 days, I will sell it for free. That's right. You will pay no commission if I'm unable to sell your home in 7 days. Like, guys, You can literally have that drafted out for you guys on the spot, right? You can just say create an ebook for buyers. Check this out. Look at the ebook. It's giving me the outline, right? Chapter 1, introduction to the home buying process. Chapter 2, find the right property. Chapter 3, making an offer. Chapter 4, closing the deal. Chapter 5, moving in and enjoying your new home. Chapter 6, conclusion and next steps, right? In addition to the outline, you can also include additional information, the benefits of home ownership, understanding the different types of mortgages, right? So, well, how do you actually write out the ebook? I don't know. I mean, I only have bullet points. Well, guess what? Now I can take this bullet point and I can have it write the chapter. Write chapter. And then I'll paste it. And then boom. And now it's going to write the first chapter for me. Guys, you can have an ebook done in like tops, like 30 minutes. A whole ebook, guys, right? You download that on the PDF, you put it on the Google document, you do a little story on Instagram. Hey guys, you can even run an ad. Say, I created an ebook on the home buying process, right? You could do anything with this thing, but guys, you guys got to use this, right? What about if you guys, how many of you guys like to read books, right? I know I do. I love to read, but a lot of the times we don't have the time to sit there and read all the book. What if you just wanted to get a book summary and you wanted to say, hey, I got I want to learn about this new book that just came out. I want to say create, give me a book summary of, and you can just say let me see what book I want to say. Money Master the Game. Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. All right. So there you go. Book summary. I could even ask it to give me the top 10 points of the book, right? You could even ask it to speak from the perspective of a professor, a university professor. You can also ask it, can you speak from the perspective of somebody with a certain type of degree, right? Or if you want to say, you know what, I want to speak from the quantum physics perspective. You can literally have it speak to in the intention that you'd like. So the one thing that you really want to use with the ChatGPT, for those of you that are like using it or not using it, it's intention and creativity. Use your creativity, use your mindset, and then use your intention so that way you guys can create what it is you want to do. For my landing pages that I'm doing a lot, right? A lot of the times I have to put content within those landing pages. I'm like, okay, create a paragraph for this content. I even had my bio, right? Like I had a really cool bio before, but it was too long. And I said, ChatGPT, can you create a powerful, concise bio? It recreated my bio and I just used that. I was like, wait, this is way better than what I had created. So you want to use it with your own ideas. You could even just write something that's authentic to your style and then just say, hey, ChatGPT, can you improve my grammar? Right? My grammar is not the best sometimes. So I actually can improve the grammar. And it does a little indents, it does a little paragraph and all that stuff, right? So it improves your grammar if you choose it as well. So this thing will just literally remove any sort of excuse or like hesitation, like by the second. Like it's really instant. You could even just say, hey, create 10 video ideas for my real estate business, right? There you go. Here's the top 10 ideas. A day in the life of a real estate agent, home buying process overview. You can literally have it write the actual script, guys. So I'm just showing you guys a demo of what it's doing. Many of you guys are already using it. Mr. Mo, I know you're like deep diving into ChatGPT, right? So again, guys, make sure you guys are using this for your business. I just want to make sure that you guys are really leveraging it because it's such a game changer. And I mean, obviously you guys can use it for free or just pay the $20 option. And I think that'll be the way to do it. And then yes, for the listing description, game changer. Okay, cool. So let me go back to my presentation because I get excited with ChatGPT, and I was like, wait a minute, where am I at? So where present again, presenter. Was that valuable, guys? I mean, are you guys okay? Cool. You guys are good. All right, cool. Here. And now I lost my screen. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Let me go back. All right. So the next thing, your focus. Focus. What's your routine look like, right? I want you guys to stay focused in your powerful morning routine. I go on a walk with my dog every single morning. That gets me, gets my blood flowing, right? That's how I start off my day. I start to do gratitude. I started doing affirmations while I walk. So you guys want to make sure that you're focusing on the most important things, which is a powerful morning routine, feeding your mind something. I'm reading a book. Also, when I'm doing movement, I'm doing affirmations. I'm also visualizing my day. I'm visualizing speaking with all of you here, right? I'm visualizing my outcome. I'm visualizing like the results, right? Plug into the trainings. We have so many amazing trainings by all of these amazing people that are taking their time to do these things. Make sure you guys are plugging in and honoring their time and honoring your time, right? There's literally, it's like we have built a fail-proof system for you guys to master any part of your process, right? So also when you guys are talking about your goals, how I did this presentation, you guys want to make sure that you guys share your goals with the people that you have that have a high listening of you that will hold you accountable. Because I really think that accountability is the highest form of love, right? Accountability, right? When somebody holds you accountable and somebody follows up with you and says like, hey, you said you're going to do X, Y, Z, and you did, or you didn't. I think that's the highest form of love. Right. So, lean into accountability, because accountability is how you're going to be able to reach new heights. So this is the book of the week. Who Moved My Cheese? This is an old book, by the way. This is not a new book. Who Moved My Cheese? You guys can literally pick this up and read it today, or use ChatGPT and tell you to give you the top 7 points, right? So change happens, right? The only constant in life is change. Look at how powerful these principles are. And it's important to be aware of this and be prepared for it. I thought that this book was so appropriate for everything that's moving right now. Who moved my cheese, right? Because you got to figure out constantly, where is your cheese? Where is the opportunity? Where's your next piece of business going to come from? So that means you have to monitor change, right? That was one of the points. Anticipate change, adapt to change, move with the cheese. Cheese represents what we want in life, whether it's a job, relationship, or something else. Overcome fear, right? And yes, I did get these top 7 points from ChatGPT, just in case you're wondering. I totally did that, right? I read this book, but this was a lot easier for me to just type in, give me the top points for Who Moved My Cheese. I've read this book several times throughout my career, but I think it's appropriate for our times. So the next thing, with intention, what are you going to create this week? How many listings are you going to sign? How many open escrows? How many closings? How many agents are you going to attract, right? You want to focus and create a goal and intention, no matter what happened last week, by the way. That's the beauty of life, guys. Every single day, every single moment, we could reset, right? No matter what we did yesterday, no matter what we did an hour ago, if we had a bad transaction, bad conversation, we could say, you know what I want to create right now. So make sure that you have a clear goal, clear intention, and who I am is the possibility of being resourceful and powerful, right? Because everything that we do is in our being, the way that we are, the way that we show up, the way that we speak, the way that we show up to the meetings, when we pick up the phone, right? Your being, who you're being behind. Because you could say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make some calls, but are you being excited, or are you being like you're just getting by the day? You're just doing it because you have to, right? There's a whole different energy when you're just doing something because you have to, versus I'm doing it because I'm excited. I'm doing it because like this is the greatest opportunity that we have. I'm doing it because I woke up this morning, right? There was a really good friend, a good friend that we have, not my direct friend, but my girl's really, really good friend that just literally passed away in his sleep, 32 years old, didn't wake up. So I want you guys to just get present to how much of a miracle is that you woke up this morning, how much of a miracle it is that you're here, how much of a miracle your heart is beating, right? How much of a miracle it is that you have an opportunity today to create whatever you want. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And that's it. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking your time. Thank you, Mr. Carlos, for also sharing the market update on the lending side. And every single one of you, I really appreciate you guys. I acknowledge you guys for showing up. And let's create a great day. That's it for the formal part of this presentation. I will see you guys tomorrow for with Miss Kristen Waite. I will see you guys on the presentation also for the Content Creator Mastermind. I will be joining you guys from Cancun because I'm going to be in Cancun for the next week. So I'm probably going to have a beach in my background when I do my Zooms. So just so you guys know, I'm already telling you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate you guys. See you later.